have to?
What if I was scared?
Wait. Don't be scared. It's gonna be awesome. Oh God,
Loki, that might be it.
Oh no.
I'm afraid that I wouldn't be able to get out.
They stick the landing in a way.
Remember when we had my family's wedding reception here? Like, the bride and grooms came out right here.
What brings you hope for the future?
It's a while. I'm taking a picture of Bro looming. Bro is there's no one.
Oh, there is. I guess it's the wall.
I love an old room. Like, I just love an old room.
Cross stitch.
Oh, wow.
My paper wrap and sugar loaf. It's him.
It's him.
He's famous to us.
He's famous. Little evil creature. Look at his teeth and his weird eyeball.
It's really hot. It's like a really tiny one. You gotta just like. Show me to press, baby. That is good.
It's me.
It's you.
Because she like got it done at some like random YouTuber event and she was like, this is cool. This one, or you want to go back around?
I think we're gonna go back around.
So we just,
Yeah.
like that flash was so bright. Because then it's this way and then it's that way. Okay, because we didn't go in go up there as well. Oh yeah, quiet. It smells like that. Just like it's a pretty bridge.
Construction city on
it's a-
the Mount Hope Bridge.
But it's a pretty bridge. Other than the
It's a pretty
construction.
view.
It's kind of hilarious.
I'm on my phone. I'm being a screenager.
What's going? Oh, is it her keys?
Playing home today.
You don't think that'd be suspicious?
It is currently the 3rd of 11:22 on the 3rd of July. I am house sitting, pet sitting right now. I've been back in the UK for a little over a month. And I thought, I mean, if you're watching this video, you saw my Instagram post, but my last bit of America and travel day home thing was only about 10 minutes long, and so I thought I could do a Q&A about study abroad. Adele and Hamna both asked what was the best food that I ate. I genuinely don't know. I've been trying to think about this one. The food was good. I love American candy, not chocolate. The chocolate is not good, but the candy is really nice. Oh, also, Marg made a Korean dish that the name I can't remember, and that was delicious, and biscuits. So I joined the Shakespeare Society. You know this already, but they do a thing called newbie brunch. So when you're brand new, after initiation, everyone already in the society makes breakfast for all the new people. And Reagan made biscuits, and they were so good. And for British people, American biscuits, scones, but not scones. Scones? I can never remember which one is. I don't know which one feels right in my mouth. It's fine. But those kind of biscuits, not biscuits, cookie whatevers. So probably those, the dish that Mark made, or that. And honestly, the dining hall food was really nice. The ice cream was great, but that might have just been because it was there all the time. Favorite place I visited? Probably, I didn't visit many places, to be honest. I kind of just stayed in Wellesley, and then I visited New Bedford, which was great. So that's the thing, the New Bedford Wellesley Museum, but that wasn't new. I've been to the New Bedford Wellesley Museum a bunch when I was younger, and it was one of my favourite museums growing up. So it wasn't brand new, but I really loved going back to see it, because it was such a big deal when I was a kid. It's one of my favourite museums in the whole that I've ever been to. So it was really cool seeing it as a grown up. So that, or the Orchard House in Concord, so the Little Women house. That was it was so cool. But I did say, and it wasn't on purpose, but I'm kind of glad that I didn't do everything I wanted to do. I never actually ended up going to do the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum. I never went to Salem. As much stuff I didn't do. Annoyingly, there's this house, and I can't remember the name in this moment. I'll put it on screen maybe if I remember. But it's my favourite house ever. It's beautiful. I, at one point, had a novel idea that was just based on this house. It's gorgeous. It's one of the first interior designers owned this house and made it beautiful. And I'm obsessed with it. I'm fascinated by it as a concept. It's every room is built to be the room it is, and everything is picked perfectly to be in that room. It's fascinating. God, it's 9 and I can't remember the name. But I almost got to go, but then it was closed on the day we were maybe gonna go, and then I was busy, and then I didn't get to go. But it means that there's stuff for me to go see in the future, which I think is good. I'm gonna go back, and so I'm glad that I didn't do everything. I kind of let myself just be a student at Wellesley, which was nice, rather than trying to be oh, I gotta fit all the stuff in all the time. And I was able to do that because I have a passport. I don't need to do a visa or whatever if I want to go back again. I don't need to do all that stuff. I have places to stay and people to stay with, and reasons to go back for family and stuff. Which makes it easier for me to be oh, it's not a big deal if I don't see everything this time. Favorite Shakes memories? Oh, everything in the world. I really don't know. It was all so good. I mean, the show was amazing, but I feel like this is like a summary of like a million different ones, but I feel like just sitting in the house late at night and like watching a movie with people, or even like just sitting there and maybe I was studying or like writing something or watching a YouTube video or whatever, and like people wandering in and having like tea, and I feel like I drank more tea in America than I ever did here. I mean, I've been drinking more tea since I got back, but I don't know. Shakes made me drink tea, which is odd as a British person. But that thing of like just chilling in the house and people coming through and hanging out, and there was no pressure on it. It was just like a thing you could do and a space to hang out in that wasn't like your bedroom or like a library thing. I don't know. I think that those are my favorite moments, are like the in-betweens. What will you miss about living in the US now that you're back in England? This is like a college thing more than it is a thing about America, I think, which is, yeah, so Anna also asked, right, okay, so Marg asked, what will you miss about living in the US now that you're back in England? And Anna asked, you should talk about the differences in education systems. So this is not really education systems, it's more like the environment, but I feel like American colleges are more aware of college as a transitionary step, as you are not a full adult yet, you still have to like develop into being a grown-up. And American colleges, like part of the vibe and their role is like guiding you to that point, so there's a lot more like, it feels more hands-on than British university is, like English university, which feels very like, oh, you've just got to figure it out for yourself and you're a grown-up now. You're in uni, you're 18, you're an adult. Do whatever, like, you're free to do whatever you want, the responsibility's kind of on you. I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing all of the time, but at least at Wellesley, I felt very much like, and I think I'm going to miss it this coming year at Manchester, is the knowledge that like I know, and this is a side effect of a small school, and that's the thing I'll miss, but that like professors know you and they care about you and they care about how well you do, and you know everyone in your class, and there's an emphasis put into like building a culture at college. Like there was a Wellesley college culture. Like I feel like a Wellesley student, arguably maybe more than I feel like a Manchester student, which is completely bizarre. I was there for like 5 months, and I've been at Manchester for a year and a half, and I'm gonna do another year. But I feel much more connected to the people at Wellesley and the wider Wellesley college community than the Manchester one, in a way that feels very odd. And that's the thing I miss, I think, like the culture, like the college culture, I think I'm gonna miss. Favorite memory from being abroad? One that's not a Wellesley one, because like Shakes was one good one. Going to IHOP after the first show with Katie, Emma, Phoebe, Lily. Was a really good memory. That was really cool. Going to the New Bedford Wellesley Museum with Emma, like that was a great day. But favorite memories that aren't like Wellesley people related, showing my baby cousin Horrible Histories. I'm showing everyone Horrible Histories. Showing Trapped to people at Wellesley. Like favorite Shakes memory, Trapped. I'm so glad people liked it. But no, showing my baby cousin Horrible Histories. Apparently she loves the Charles II song now. Showing her the Horrible Histories song and her loving it made me like just so happy. And like hanging out with Abby was really great. Like so Abby was one of like two sisters who I've been friends with since I was tiny, and we were pen pals when we were younger, and like our mums were friends when they were like in school together. And it was just so, like, it felt so easy. Like, we would just drive around and get coffee and, like, wander around New Bedford and go into shops and not buy anything and just chat. And it was so fun, and I loved it, and it felt like somehow know how time had passed, even though it had been like 10 years. Like I haven't seen these people, any of these people basically, since I was like 9 or 10, because I live in a different country, but like it was just so nice. That was like a really, really good part of just America in general. Oh, and that's the thing I miss about being in the US. Family. I have no relatives in the UK, so being around family is really cool when I'm in the US. How did you possibly survive so long without your awesome best friend Evie? The answer is Evie, I didn't. We called like twice a week every week. One time for the viewers at home, me and Evie called for 8 hours. I had lunch and dinner while on call with her, and it was great. And we didn't run out of things to talk about the whole time. It's weird because you'd think that me coming back would mean catching up, but we had been calling so much and texting so much that like it didn't feel like we'd missed anything at all, which was really cool. But no, it was very difficult, and I talked about her constantly, and I missed Evie very, very much. Most surprising thing about being a student at Wellesley: how much research you have to do. Like, being given completely open-ended topics and just having to find and formulate your own research questions. First piece of advice you'd give to someone thinking of study abroad: join a society. Join a society, like, immediately. Like an organization, whatever. Join something, because joining Shakes is the best thing I did at Wellesley, I think. Like, honestly, that's what I believe, because it meant that I had an instant community. I obviously had to work to, like, be friends with people. It wasn't just, like, snap and, oh, I have friends. But it meant that I had, like, reasons to see people and spaces to see people. And it wasn't, like... Because what Manchester did before we did apply to study abroad was you met people who had just come back from doing study abroad, and they told you like what they did, what they do differently, whatever. And the one thing everyone said was that they wished they had hung out with people other than study abroad people. And I loved all my study abroad friends. Like my roommate, Yishwan, they're great, I love them. But I didn't want to go home and have only hung out with people who were also doing the exchange, because it felt like, besides the point of going on study abroad, like the point of study abroad to me was to attend an American university. And if I was just hanging out with people from other places, then I wasn't really experiencing college. And so by joining a society, it meant that I had like a really easy route into just being a part of the community. We didn't have time to like mess around with anything else. It was just like, oh, I have a part in this play, I have to learn my lines. And you were immersed with people like for however many hours a week for like forever. And it was so easy. And that translated, it made me more confident in making friends with people in class and stuff, because I knew that I like had spaces and places to hang out with other people. So yeah, I'd absolutely recommend joining an organization and doing like an activity, because it feels like it's dropping yourself into the deep end. And you need to do that, because otherwise you'll just, so easy to just like go to class, go back to your room, go to class, go back to your room and never do anything. So yeah, join a society. That was a good question, Faye, thank you. What's something you wish you did while abroad but didn't get the chance to? Yeah, go to Salem or to the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum, go to museums, go to Boston. I rarely ever went to Boston. But like I said, it leaves me stuff to do in the future. I didn't get everything done, and that's okay. I had a really great time, so I don't really regret anything. Like, I don't really truly regret anything. Like, there's nothing I'm like, I'm so sad I didn't get to do that, but, you know, it's a little sad. If you didn't join Shakes, what org would you have done instead? My mum really wanted me to join Agora, which is like the politics society, but they don't have a house, and I feel like a house is really important. But no. Agora, I was considering, dead serious, actually. Like, that's the one I probably would have joined. Most people know this, but I did improv every Thursday from the age of 10 to 18, 19. And so I would have joined dead serious. Or I was considering Wellesley on tap, because I used to do tap when I was younger. This was absolutely the right place for me. I wouldn't have wanted to do any of the other theatre organisations, I don't think. Like a bit too intense and stressful, especially for like one semester. Yeah, Shakes was perfect, but dead serious would have been cool. And that's one thing I'm kind of sad I didn't do more of. I only ever went to one dead serious show, I just was always busy. And I wish I'd been to more, because the one I went to was so fun, but it was the last one. It was like the senior goodbye one, and I wish I'd gone to more because it was incredible. I had such a great time. But yeah, but equally, like with Shakes, I wouldn't have had time to do anything else. It was kind of life consuming. Like, I tried to do Wellesley News. I published one article, but it was at the very beginning before I had truly joined Shakes, and that meant that I had time. Who was your favourite person at Wellesley? Hint, the answer is Eleanor. Yeah, Eleanor, absolutely. No, I can't pick. That's evil. Shakers, in general, at large. I mean, I wasn't obviously friends with everyone, but everyone I was friends with, everyone I loved, everyone I met at Shakes is my favourite person. Like, I loved all you guys, and it was so fun. And every time I had a conversation, I was like, oh, amazing, awesome. I also really liked my professors. Professor Grandjean and Professor Greer were like the best ever. I'm obsessed with them. I did not meet any celebrities, Zach, and the best thing about America was my family. I really liked seeing them and hanging out with them, and I'm an only child, and my dad's an only child, so it means I don't really have any relatives in the UK. I have my grandma. My grandma's great. But, and my Vavor and Vavu are in Portugal, and I see them decently often, but my mum's siblings and all my cousins, I have millions and millions of cousins, and I never see them. And so that was the best bit about America, was hanging out with them and seeing them, and like I jumped around like a bunch of different houses because I was seeing a bunch of relatives all the time, and that was the best bit. Yeah. I hope that was a good summary and a good question and answer thing for study abroad. I think it was. I think I had a great time. It was arguably the best experience of my life. I love Wellesley College so much. I'm like shocked that more people from Manchester don't go, because it was amazing. Like, more than I can possibly express in words. I loved it. I feel like I'm a more confident person because of it. I feel like I feel more confident about third year than I think I would be otherwise because of Wellesley. I feel more confident about just like existing as a person in academics and otherwise because I went abroad and I was like independent and everything. And I think part of that is because I went to uni in the same city that I'm from, and so Wellesley was kind of my one bit of being like, oh, I'm going completely away from everything. But like, I think either way, just going abroad in general is a really big leap, and I think it's something that pushes you to be more confident. And joining Shakes was really like scary for me because of like the social interactions of like teeing and like you having to like write an application and knowing that people were like analysing whether you would be a good fit for this space based off interactions with you. And it's like, it completely understandable. Like I think I did good. I mean, I got in, we all got in, but and like that made me more confident, and I'm very proud of myself for joining Shakes and for doing Wellesley in a way that I think I did study abroad well. I think I did it the right way, which is obvious because I mean I did it, so I think I'm gonna do everything the right way. But yeah, okay, my camera is almost about to die, which is why I started talking really quickly. But love you, bye bye, see you later. I don't know what I'm gonna vlog now, but like I don't have anything to talk about. Actually, that's a lie. I'm gonna do some history projects soon, but yeah, okay, bye bye.
Normally, if traveling with a child, place a mask on yourself first before assisting the child.
Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Sinking in, I know this feels right. Catching a crazy love moving through me like a wildfire, like a wildfire. catching a breeze, love moving